All right, what's good, y'all? KJMedia100. So I decided to hop on this live thing, drop a little quick live, real quick. Um, I was planning on making a live anyway today about a bunch of different topics that were on the internet. But then I was hit with the news, like a lot of people were, about the sudden passing of neo soul R&B singer D'Angelo. Still need to say this before I start. Rest in peace, sleep easy, sleep in peace to D'Angelo. Um, D'Angelo, he wasn't like known in the mainstream outside of like Black America, obviously, right? But he has hits, and in the entertainment business, all you need is one hit. Lady and Brown Sugar. I mean, and then of course Untitled. You know, when I think about Untitled, I think about Jamie Foxx when he did the little spoof. But Lady is my like when Lady came out. Was that 95? Your boy was about 10 years old when that came on. So I didn't really understand that or Brown Sugar. I didn't want to hear that shit because I wasn't into neo soul. What young person was in the neo soul? You feel what I'm saying? Like none. But as I got older, and even after I had kids and everything, that's when I finally was like, I was feeling Lady and Brown Sugar, But yeah, rest in peace to D'Angelo. I want to see. This talk about.
Right now.
Let's talk about his life real quick. Mm, Of course, we want it in English. Michael Eugene Archer. So right now on Wikipedia it says this article is currently being heavily edited because its subject has recently died. So I know D'Angelo's name was D'Angelo. See what kind of fan I am? So 74 he was born. So 84, 94, 94. Was he 50, 51? Young. Young. When I'm 50, I hope to be living in a house in the woods surrounded by nothing but green and have my pit bulls surrounding the house and shit. All right. So, better known by his stage name D'Angelo, an American rhythm and blues musician. But to us, we know it was neo soul. Neo soul was his thing. Co-producing 1994 single "You Will Know" by the R&B supergroup Black Men United. Okay, I remember that song. His debut studio album "Brown Sugar" certified platinum. D'Angelo collaborated with artists such as Angie Stone, Erica Badu, and Lauryn Hill, with whom he performed on the 1998 song "Nothing Even Matters." His next album, Voodoo, debuted at #1 on the US Billboard 200 and received critical acclaim. His lead single, Untitled How Does It Feel, earned him the Grammy for Best Male R&B Vocal Performance. And that's when he became a sex symbol, the whole nine. Was that Chris Brown that did this show him? Yeah, what the fuck? How you go to Best R&B Album and you get a picture of Chris Brown? That's how you know Chris Brown is that nigga right now. That's a topic for a different day. I'm gonna talk about Chris Brown, but I'm gonna talk about all the quote unquote people that are legendary that are not getting their flowers. But anyway, so D'Angelo has a child with Angie Stone. Where's he born? He's from Virginia. Father was a preacher. Uh, so D'Angelo, who's precise? After the formation of his native Richmond, Virginia music group, he and Precise found success performing an amateur night in Harlem at the Apollo 91. 18 years old, dropped out of school and moved to New York. You know, you know what they say about New York. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Um, after Brown Sugar and then Voodoo was the second album. I didn't even know the second album was called Voodoo. So I didn't. I knew I wasn't out here fronting like I was a fan. It's just sad to see another human being not be on in this world no more. Transition and whatnot. You know. Well, let me go to intermission real quick. Let me check something out real quick. All right. Sorry about that. I had to check something on the stream real quick. But I never. I didn't say I was. But I wasn't coming on here pretending to be the biggest D'Angelo fan. I only like two. I only like two songs by the man. I mean, how does it feel, or what's it called, Untitled? That's a cool song too. So, but I wasn't big on Neo Soul when I was a kid, man. Let me know in the comments. I ain't got no comments now, right now, because ain't nobody in my chat room, in my chat. But if you do come on, let me know if you was a fan of D'Angelo. I want to know. I want to know what's your favorite song by D'Angelo. Mine's just gonna be Lady. You know, I know there's some people that are probably from his hometown in Virginia as well. But let's see, personal life. D'Angelo never married. He dated soul singer Angie Stone. She was his muse for his brown sugar. I don't even know what muse means. What is that? What the fuck does that mean? I'm not out here trying to act like I know everything, y'all. Muse can refer to a person who provides creation inspiration, the ancient Greek goddesses of the arts and sciences, an English rock band, or a brain sensing headband, the or a band. So we're gonna go with this: a person who provides creative inspiration. So that's all right. I know a lot of people when they first found out that he was with Angie Stone, they was just like, "What? Huh? Huh? Man?" Angie Stone was a beautiful woman in her own right. Um, so she was his muse. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that shit the right way. She was his muse for his Brown Sugar album, and he helped her produce her debut album, Black Diamond, released in 1999. Angie Stone and D'Angelo had a son together, Michael Archer Jr., born in 1998. So he lost both of his parents in the same. Is it the same year? Because Angie Stone. Yeah, she's right there. Angie Stone. Yeah, 2025. Yeah. April, May, June, July, August. 7 months later. That's crazy. 7 months later, D'Angelo died. And she was 63, so she was about what, 12 years older than him. A lot of people were saying that she was saying, I saw a documentary when she was saying that D'Angelo had no confidence and he had like little man syndrome. He was short, you know, and all that stuff. But I mean, rest in peace to D'Angelo. Hope his him and Angie Stone's child is well off. There's only one child that he has, like it's saying. Um, the more it says right here, the more he became regarded as a sex symbol, the more D'Angelo struggled with drug and alcohol addiction, which is gonna bring me to what possibly is the cause of death. Okay, here we go. D'Angelo died from pancreatic cancer in New York City on the morning of October 14, 2025, at the age of 51. He had been working on his fourth album with Raphael Saadiq, now planning to be released posthumously. He has been in hospice for 2 weeks and hospitalized for months. So I had no idea, you know. But it's always a sad thing. Death is always a sad thing. It's gonna be kind of be hard to transition to what else I wanted to discuss in this live after talking about death. But once again, sleep easy to D'Angelo. Now we'll get to the things that I was originally gonna talk about real quick. Give me one. Give me one. So, do y'all right now? There's a certain thing going viral right now, and it's that damn pastor. Let me just play a little quick thing about this damn pastor and his poverty P that she was discussing.
I want to give you back your health. You think you want to heal, but it's poverty. It's poverty penis. You want that poverty penis. It's going to last about 7 minutes if he real good. Poverty penis. You know what we want? A poverty penis. It don't heal. It don't heal. I want to give you.
So she's saying poverty penis don't heal. What the fuck is poverty penis? Now this is just a little clip I created. What the fuck is poverty penis? When I hear about that, I'm thinking about a broke ass nigga. You know, with a woman that's working 2 jobs, holding down the household, doing what she got to do. She go home, she go out to work, she come home after a hard day of work, and this nigga on a damn couch playing video games with his damn dirty socks on, toes twinkling like this. Socks were white, but them shits is now gray. That's why I think got a little disconnection going on. All right, we back on. We back on. So real quick,
I want to give you back your health. He wants to give you back your health. But some of us, we don't want God to give us back something. You know what we want? I know it's some older people. Y'all forgive me, my seasoned saint. Some of y'all want that poverty penis. You want that poverty penis, and that's how you think you gonna heal. But sister, you ain't gonna heal with that. You think you want to heal, but it's poverty. It's poverty penis. They can't do nothing for you. It's going to last about 7 minutes if he real good. If he ain't, it's about 3 minutes. And it's poverty penis. It don't heal. It don't heal. And some of y'all ain't even, I'm talking to the married people now. Some of y'all ain't in the married people. Lord Jesus, lady, help me. Oh, God, I'm out here now. Lord Jesus. I'm talking to the married people. You married and you ain't felt good in a long time. Penis don't heal. And some of y'all got some poverty penis. He can't do nothing for you. He calling you in the middle of the night. This is why God can't bring you who he got for you, because Rob is up in you, Steve is up in you, Anthony is up in you, even Shatita is up in you. You done been bisexual. You trying out all kind of stuff. How in the world is God gonna bring you your husband and they gotta compete with all of these spirits upon you? You don't like do it like this. Can you do it like that? No, that's Rob wanted you that way. That's Shatita that wanted you that way. You need to heal. I want to give you back your
God damn it. You can't make this shit up.
as soon as I'm thinking to myself like, this woman was going like, what the fuck is this woman talking about? She went left with the whole you got Rob in there, you got Shaquita in you, whatever the fuck she said. Bruh, this shit is crazy, bro. It is crazy. What if I didn't like going to church when I was a kid. Never did. Hell, I probably never will. I remember my grandmother, God rest her soul, her and my grandfather adopted me and my sister, and she got into this whole church movement out of nowhere. We like out of nowhere, she trying to go to church. One of her friends, she had a whole bunch of younger friends. Like to her younger friends, looking back now, they were probably in their 30s. So she liked to hang out with younger women, and she was like the older, kind of like the auntie, if you will. But anyway, her friend went to 7 Day Adventures Church. And y'all know anything about that? Y'all go to church on the fucking Saturday. Like we trying to wake up, go to sleep, wake up and watch Saturday morning cartoons, and we talking about some damn go to church. So after that faded away a little bit, she was trying to make us go to church. So of course, in the projects, we had about what 2 churches. Every black neighborhood got about 2 churches. And one day, me, my sister, and my cousin, she was like, "All right, go to church." So you know what we did? We got dressed, we walked down the street, and stood right in front of another building, and we hung out in that front of that bitch for about 2 hours and just kicked it. And then when we saw niggas getting ready to come out, we walked right back up. How was church? It was alright. It was alright. It was alright. We heard the Lord's message. But man, shit. That's why I always say when I got older, I never force my kids to go to church. Like maybe once you can go with me for I don't know Easter, I don't know New Year's, whatever. But I ain't never gonna force my kids to go to fucking church. But this what they teach it in church now. They were talking about this in church. I would have been interested. This don't sound too holy. All right, this don't sound too holy. So they're saying this woman's name is Pastor Latasha Brown. Latasha Brown. Typical black American name. Pastor Latasha Brown's fiery poverty penis sermon at Powerhouse Chicago shakes the church and sparks viral reactions online. A Chicago pastor has the internet in a chokehold after a now viral sermon clip captured her dragging a certain type of man that held him back right from the pulpit. Um, if a man is what you would call poverty, don't you, as a God fearing Christian, aren't you supposed to help bring that man up? Huh? No? So it says during the Girl Get Up Women's Conference hosted by Powerhouse Chicago, where Archbishop William Hudson III serves as pastor, Pastor Latasha Brown of Abundant Blessings Church came through with a mic drop moment that has social media lit. Is that her right there? Where Latasha Brown at? There she go right there. I said that one look like her. There go Latasha Brown right there. So these are some other pastors. Oh no. Apostle Yolanda Stith, Pastor Vivian Jacobs, Pastor Alexandria Ward, and Pastor Latasha Brown. $125. I mean, looking back at that clip, was there a lot of people in there? Hold on.
He wants to give you back your health. But some of us, we don't want God to give us back something. You know what we want?
I don't know. The camera zoomed pretty far in. So I don't know if it was crowded in or not. But so the Powerhouse Chicago brought together faith, fire, and real talk. Okay. She said, "We don't want God to give us back something. You know what we want? I know it's some old people. Y'all forgive me, my seasoned saints, but some of y'all want that poverty penis." I ain't up front. If they talked about, I'm not saying talk about sex, but if they talked about some adult conversations more in church, maybe we would have fucking went. Yeah, it's not that many people in there. Look at the chick with the Jordans on. Come as you is, right? Ain't nothing but woman in there. But then again, it's a woman thing, right? It's a woman thing. He can't do nothing for you. He calling you in the middle of the night. That's why God can't bring you who He got for you. Now let's touch on that. That's true. A lot of people, especially women, out here dealing with the wrong type of guy, and you got the right type of guy that's made just for you, trying to get with you, and you blocking your blessings because you messing with old dirtbag, old Pokey and Ray Ray, you know. But then she said because he got Rob up, because Rob is up in you. What the fuck? Because Rob is up in you. Steve is up in you. Anthony is up in you. Even Shatita is up in you. So she's pretty much saying that you got 3 penises in you. You got 3 penises in you, and you a hoe basically, and you can't get no man because you a hoe. Pretty much. She's a licensed Christian therapist. Yeah, she got some scarring right there, boy, on her lip and on her forehead a little bit. She was like she was squabbling up back in the day and whatnot. But what y'all think about that? Do you have a problem with her being her authentic self? Like, cause you don't want to be fake in the church. You want to come as you is. You want to be who you are. You know. Do you think she did too much? You know. I'm telling you right now what I think. Be yourself. I always tell people, be yourself. Be yourself. If you can't be yourself, if you can't be yourself, then who else are you? You know what I'm saying? If you can't be yourself, then who are you? All right. Transition over to the next subject. I want to talk about fucking Saweetie and his yacht girl shit.
If he wasting your time, if he not getting you a burger.
Saweetie's accused of being a yachter. Saweetie does live a very luxurious lifestyle, and I just can't believe that she's living this lifestyle from her music.
Sweetie, the girlies are saying you're selling box out in Africa. I don't know what's going on, but what I do know is you need to step into my office.
If he wasting.
Woo! She said, "Y'all, you out here selling box, sweetie. Step into the office." Yo, listen. Let me just say this. When I first heard about this story, I was like, "What y'all talking about? Like, she's selling what? Like, this is a pretty girl. She out here just doing her thing, living her life, living her young life. I mean, Sweetie ain't got that much longer. Shit, we're talking about young life. Shit, how old is Sweetie?
You cold.
Oh, wow.
He cold.
Yeah. No, not that. I don't want you. How old is Sweetie? Let me find out. Let me play this whole clip of different TikTokers, whatever you call it, Instagrammers talking about Sweetie and her endeavors.
If he wasting your time, if he not getting you a Birkin, if he not paying for your bills, then throw that nigga back to the streets, okay?
Hold up. Was that fucking what's this nigga's name? Quavo?
If he wasting your time, if he not getting you a Birkin, if he not paying for your bills, then throw that nigga back to the streets, okay?
And she said that shit aggressively. Throw that nigga back to the streets. She said that shit aggressively too, boy. And he just sitting there, really eating a damn chicken bone. He just sitting there. Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Female rap artist Saweetie has recently been accused of being a yachter, doing paid and arranged relationships, losing clients because she's abusing substances.
Let me just say this real quick. I try to find out what the fuck a yachter was. The yacht club is it's a new term for being a prostitute. I'm like, what the fuck is a yacht girl? But this brother right here is gonna explain that real quick.
Substances, doing voodoo. I see a lot of people, one, asking what yachting is, and two, wanting this whole situation broken down, so I'm going to break it down for you. Now, Saweetie's accused of being a yachter. A yachter is somebody that gets on boats and they abuse maritime law. There's a thin line of do's and don'ts in the ocean, and sometimes they use that thin line to buy and sell cash. Now, some people go to Dubai and they get shit on. Some people go to the Philippines and drink piss. Although Saweetie's just being accused and we don't know for sure if she's a yachter, one thing we can agree on is there's a lot of pictures of Saweetie on the yacht. It's almost like she lives her life on boats.
Hold up. Saweetie do be on them boats though. Saweetie do be out there on them boats. She don't be out on these streets. Is that crazy? Like there's no more, oh, you out in these streets. You out doing this in these streets. She not in the streets. She's in the motherfucking water, the motherfucking ocean,
You cold.
man.
He cold.
Like she out here in the ocean. Like she done elevated up her thoughtness. She elevated it. It's on a different fucking level. She doing her shit differently now, you feel me? Like, shit.
Can't agree on is there's a lot of pictures of Saweetie on the yacht. It's almost like she lives her life on boats. A lot of people also found this picture of Saweetie with this casket ready makeup on and this very, very...
Hold on, let me adjust that real quick. Let's see if I can adjust that real quick. Because y'all can't see the picture, really. Because the ticker's in the way. That ticker out of the way. So, for those who don't know who that is, that's Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power. And she got the book 48 Laws of Power. 48 Laws of Power, quick rundown on that, is a book that every man should read. And I don't have nothing against women reading it. I've had my daughter, told her. I didn't have her read, but I told her to read it. Did she read the shit? Probably not. But 48 Laws of Power is a very, 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 very good book. Like I said, all men should read that shit. But Saweetie got 48 Laws of Power. Kudos to her. That just shows her, I'm not going to say masculine energy, but kudos to her. But that's Robert Greene. What was she doing with Robert Greene? Who knows? Of course, they're just saying that, oh, maybe she's just doing this just to watch it. I don't know. But that's what I want to say real quick with that.
White man at this table. Now, he's a best-selling author. She's sitting there flexing with his book. Saweetie's a tap, 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 and he's a scribble right. If she bad, bought up. Saweetie does live a very luxurious lifestyle, and I just can't believe that she's living this lifestyle from her music. Now, Maybach May, who's put these allegations on Saweetie, is accused of being a madame. A madame is a higher-tier yacht or a higher-tier escort, and they usually are in charge of divvying out the girls. A good example of an alleged madame is Natalie Nunn or Jocelyn Hernandez or any of the bitches that got a show on Zeus Network. They have countless allegations of going to Dubai for these lash parties, but you never see any lashes sold. Then they always come back talking about how they got the bag. Now, one of the things it seems Maybach May is accusing Saweetie of is not fulfilling the full agreement. What's the agreement?
Just slightly, because I don't know what was missed out on, but let's play again.
Now, here's a video of Saweetie originally meeting the guy at the soccer game, and I think it is a little weird that she doesn't even look like she knows who he is. She doesn't even realize that he's coming over to see her until he gets there, and then she hugs him, and it's a little awkward. Now, she said this is a paid appearance, so what I think was supposed to happen is I think Saweetie was supposed to get paid to go visit this guy. Visit, if you know what I mean. I think when this man visited Saweetie, he fell in love, and she realized that, so she told this man, just pay me. You don't gotta pay her. Now, since Saweetie got the whole pay cut, maybe they have to act like they're in a relationship so it doesn't look weird, a big transfer of money. Because what famous sports player is not gonna give his girl hella money anyways?
All right, so we're talking about the madam. That ain't nothing new. Just throughout the history of women possibly selling their bodies for sexual pleasure or whatnot, there's always been either a pimp or a madam. It's always been one or the other. All right, it's either been one or the other. It's crazy how these madams, they're not looked at like pimps. Pimps are looked at as, I mean, and pimps is out here. Don't get me wrong, pimps is out here smacking the shit out of hoes and shit, doing all kinds of craziness. Yes, but the madams is just as violent, man. But let's continue this clip.
have to act like they're in a relationship so it doesn't look weird, the big transfer of money. Because what famous sports player is not going to give his girl hella money anyways?
Some more insight into the yachting industry, this time thanks to a disgruntled madame. A woman known as Maybach May on Instagram expressed her frustration with rapper Saweetie. On her Instagram stories, she claimed that Saweetie owed her money for activities that she organised on Saweetie's behalf. She posted a video of Saweetie in a car in what appears to be Lagos, Nigeria, with the caption, "Hey Saweetie, let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money from you or I can start addressing some of them rumours." The rumour currently going around about Saweetie is that she hooked up with Cardi B's husband, Offset, while they were still together. She continued, "We spent almost a month in Africa. Should have known I wasn't going to let you play me out my money." Money for what? And what was Saweetie doing in Africa? Thankfully, Maybach May did not end her diatribe there. She shed some light on how Saweetie met her man or ex-man, English footballer Jadon Sancho. That's actually her in that picture. She said, "I ain't never told a lie. I sent you to Dubai because you never balled before. Took you to London, took you to Nigeria, only for you to play with my money. Pay up before I start mentioning some of the husbands you were playing with."
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. What's her name? Maybach May. Maybach May. Let's have a look at Maybach May real quick. Maybach May accuses Saweetie of unpaid debts and exploiting Jadon Sancho. So pretty much, these people are talking about, I guess, prostitution. And it's crazy. They're literally talking about prostitution in plain sight. Now, Maybach May. I mean, I got eyes. I'm a heterosexual male. I mean, okay. The influencer world collided with hip hop and football drama this week when influencer Maybach May detonated on Instagram. Yada yada yada. So this is supposed to be Saweetie right here. So let me read it for myself. Cause that other woman read it too quickly. "Hey Saweetie, I see you playing internet games on Beyonce Internet Child. Child? Let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money from you, or I can start addressing some of them rumors with TMZ. We spent almost a month in Africa. You should know I wasn't going to let you play with me out some money when I try to be nice. Nice don't get you nowhere. Cocaine, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix." Send me my bread, homewrecker, at Saweetie. I want to make one thing clear. I booked her for an appearance to visit the Chelsea Stadium and support the soccer team. So, all right, so I guess Maybach May is making it, I guess, clear. I guess. I guess. I mean, the whole world is thinking she's talking about hookers and shit. What the fuck is she talking about? Um, Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client and told him not to pay me. All right, let me unpack this. Let me unpack this, y'all. I want to make one thing stadium and support the soccer team. Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client and told him not to pay me. Is the client this Sancho guy, or is the client the team? So I'm a tad bit confused about that. I was a road manager with her getting her deals. I was solid to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me. Simple. I want my money. They want Sancho to lower his wages with Saweetie on his roster. Please be serious. She looking all devious right here in the corner. She looking hella devious right here. I'll tell a joke, but I ain't never told a lie. I sent you to Dubai because you never balled before and was depressed looking for a happy life. Took you to London, took you to London, babes, took you to Nigeria, booked you an Australian tour. I hope this girl so much. An Australian tour? Let me know in the comments anybody that's went to go see Saweetie in tour or Australia, whatever the case may be. I'm curious about that. I want to know who went to go see Saweetie in motherfucking Australia. I don't talk shit about people. All right. I'm not the best at anything. I'm just an average dude doing average things. But booking Saweetie for Australia is wild. She got fans in Australia. I hope this girl so much only for her to play with my money at the end. I'm just missing my money from London. Pay up, cokehead. Start naming before I start naming the rest of the husbands you was playing with. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Cokehead. These are serious allegations. Yeah. The guns is off. The guns is off. Calling somebody a cokehead is kind of serious. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's not true. Does anybody know if Saweetie actually responded to any of this stuff? Has Saweetie said anything about this stuff? Maybach made 3-6 Mafia hard out here for bro, it's in plain sight. She got it's hard out here for a pimp plane, bro. Is this Photoshop, my nigga? Is this Photoshop? My messages to you are it says DD Snow. My messages to you are blue. Oh, now they back. What you doing? We should do a big bear trip with good friends, group co-ed. OMG, it's so nice here. Not even that cold. It's 2 hours from LA. At the studio, girl, all my friends are out of state. When bitches running it up on Jadon, how much they doing in a weekend? I don't feel like trying to decipher that. That's like some weird shit right there. Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a hoe you barely know, run me my money. She hates her career, so you come right on time like the trick you are. I just want what y'all owe me. Y'all gonna pay what y'all owe. So the laundry list of allegations. So we got drug use. Yo, let me ask, do y'all think Sweetie's on drugs? Do y'all think Sweetie's out here being a cokehead doing that booger sugar? And the other crazy thing is, do you think Saweetie is is Saweetie out here selling the box? I got a little simp side in me. A lot of dudes got a little simp side to them. It's a little. I mean, the simp side has been gone for a long time, but it's decreased a lot. But y'all think Saweetie out here selling box? Like, if it's true, is that the same thing like being an escort? Is that the same thing? Is she an escort? I don't know, but that's crazy. Like, I don't want to believe that Saweetie's out here promoters and partners for work done. Damn, that should be messing up like crazy. Failure to reward the promoters and partners for work done. Use of Sancho's money as one's bankroll. So I mean, who knows? Who knows? I don't think we're ever gonna know. Honestly, I mean, if it's up to Maybach May, she's trying to let y'all know. So what is she? Sweetie's 32. She's 30. Her parents, Trinidad Valentine, Johnny Harper. Her parents. And this guy Sancho. What's his nigga full name? Sancho. Let's see real quick. Sancho. Is it Jaden Sancho? Let's see. How old is he? English soccer player. I hate you gotta go to fucking wiki for all this shit. Yeah, I go to Wiki. So he was born in the year 2000, which will make him how old, y'all? You know I can't count like that. 25. He 25 years old, out here paying for box. Out here paying for box. Is it a half breed to a mother of English descent and a father of Jamaican and Ghanese descent? So he Caribbean pretty much. So he a half breed. How much is this nigga making? That's what I want to know. Jadon Sancho. Let's see salary. See how much he making. Oh, per week? It's like that. It's like that. 300,000. I mean, how much is that in American money? Let's see real quick. This is euros, right? 300k euros. It's about 348k in United States money. So this man is making 340k in American money a week. So a week. So there was typically what 4 weeks in a month, right? That's 1.3 a month he making. That shit sounds crazy, bro. Then it's 12 months in a year, of course. So that's 16 mil a year he making. Yo, I don't know why in the fuck I didn't play soccer or baseball, bro. Let's do per year. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm right. I think I'm right. Jadon Sancho's annual salary varies depending on his contract and club, but it has been reported that his Manchester United contract had an average salary of 13 mil, with a base salary around 10.4 million. Average salary 13 is making anywhere from 10 to 13 million a year. So what I want to know is how much is Saweetie charging? But it seems like Saweetie's not the one that's charging. It seemed like the goddamn madam is charging for her. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. That shit is crazy. Let me finish these clips of them talking about Saweetie. For people who just came in, let me run it back a little bit, just a little bit to see what the last person said. Let me run it back just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's go back to this last woman right here. What she said. This dude was kind of funny. Let's let it play.
Some more insight into the yachting industry, this time thanks to a disgruntled madam. A woman known as Maybach May on Instagram expressed her frustration with rapper Saweetie. On her Instagram stories, she claimed that Saweetie owed her money for activities that she organised on Saweetie's behalf. She posted a video of Saweetie in a car in what appears to be Lagos, Nigeria, with the caption, "Hey Saweetie, let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money from you or I can start addressing some of them rumours." The rumour currently going around about Saweetie is that she hooked up with Cardi B's husband, Offset, while they were still together. She continued, "We spent almost a month in Africa. Should have known I wasn't going to let you play me out my money." Money for what? And what was Saweetie doing in Africa? Thankfully, Maybach May did not end her diatribe there. She shed some light on how Saweetie met her man or ex-man, English footballer Jadon Sancho. That's actually her in that picture. She said, "I ain't never told a lie. I sent you to Dubai because you never balled before. Took you to London, took you to Nigeria, only for you to play with my money. Pay up before I start mentioning some of the husbands you were playing."
When I first saw this clip, I thought this chick said bald. I'm like bald, but she got that fucking British fucking accent. I don't even know if that's a British accent, but now that I read it over, it said bald.
With.
All right, let's see the next clip. So the next woman in this next clip is going to talk about what Saweetie could possibly do to fix her career. It's very, very interesting. Before I get into that video, let me just say this. Like I said earlier, I'm not patting my own self on the back and none of that shit. So I'm just an average man doing average things, right? Hell, I only don't even got that many views for this goddamn video, all right? I only got a couple of views, right? All right. I'll be able to see in the playback what exactly was happening because, yeah, I know, players messed up too, but I got one of the best goddamn internet connections right now. It said to do nothing with my other streams. My other streams were good. My other streams were good. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this, but let me play this next clip real quick.
Sweetie, the girlies are saying you're selling box out in Africa. I don't know what's going on, but what I do know is you need to step into my office and pay that lady her money. First order of business, if you are selling box, rest your front. No more. I know it feels counterproductive because all the music for the last 10 years have been about selling box to rich men for things, but the girlies don't actually want you to sell box to rich men for things. It's very hypocritical, but that's just the society we live in. Second order of business, I want no more samples from you. Do you want to be a rapper or not? Because you keep saying you want to be a rapper, but the music gives, you clearly don't. No more samples, because every time you sample, it just feels like a cover song. Like, it's not even necessarily in a creative way. You're not interpolating anything. It's just the direct reference over your vocals. That's really it. No more samples. If I ask people name 5 Saweetie songs without a sample right now, the world would be on mute for months. No more samples. I want you to hire a dedicated writer. Partisan Fontaine works really well with Cardi B because he knows her voice, he knows her humor, and he knows her inflections. You need a dedicated writer that only works with you, that has studied your style, your inflections, and your humor. Do you even know your style, your inflections, and your humor? Next, I know you don't want to be a personality hire, but even the women with talent that are writing their own things are still packaging it with their personality. You have to have people emotionally invested in your music, and people have nothing to invest in with you. You're pretty, and that's it. They don't really know anything else about you. The most successful time in your career was when you were doing the Icy Life, when you were doing the Icy College series of like giving people like boss tips or teaching them different things. Again, Icy Life, doing the vlogs with your family. Like, give people something to root for, and they don't have anything to root for with you because they don't really know anything about you.
They ain't got nothing to root for. Damn, she cold.
If you wasting your time.
Things.
I want to unpack,
Sweetie.
God damn. I want to unpack what this woman just said real quick. Just unpack it real quick. I don't know if this woman has anything to do with the music business. She sounds like she knows what she's doing, but also she sounds like a regular person that has ears and listens to music. Saweetie with the samples, bro. So I like Diamante. Her name is Diamante. Quava? Nah. So her ex nigga's name is Quavo, and her name is Quava. What is it? That's crazy. No professional Saweetie. Was it Icy Girls received double platinum certification by recording industry. Her debut extended play. That's what EP stand for? Damn, I'm an idiot. I had no idea what extended play stood for. High maintenance was met with lukewarm reception that failed to chart. Her second, Icy 2019, moderately entered the Billboard 200 and spawned a single My Type, which marked her first entry at number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100 and received a quadruple platinum. Okay, 2020 single Tap In. And Best Friend was 2021? That shit was 4 years ago. Both peaked with the charts top 20 and are preceding the release of her forthcoming debut studio album, Pretty Bitch Music. Okay, Diamante. This chick's name is Dia fucking Monte. That's a car. Shit, I wanted a Diamante. I wanted a damn Diamante. Is that a film? I didn't know she had a filmography. Pretty Bitch Music 2025. So she is so it's the forthcoming debut studio album by Ameirca rapper Saweetie. Bruh. Wait, singles from Pretty Bitch Music. Is Saweetie gonna fucking put all this old shit on this album? Is that what's going on right now? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. It says singles from Pretty Bitch Music, so maybe they're talking about the record label. I don't know if they're talking about the record label or the damn album. Closer, I don't know what the fuck Closer is or Fast. I mean, let's get back to the clip. To the clip. Let's finish these clips real quick. This woman know what she's saying. Let's break it down real quick. Let's break it down quick. For those who just entered, we're gonna play it real quick, but I already played it, so I'm just gonna break it down with my thoughts on what this woman said.
Saweetie, the girlies are saying you're selling box out in Africa. I don't know what's going on, but what I do know is you need to step into my office and pay that lady her money. First order of business.
So first order of business, like she's getting ready to say, no matter if Saweetie is selling box, is she booking her gigs here, Australian tour? I don't know, but we know it's bad for business to don't pay people. You know, you don't want to burn your bridges. You burn your bridges, it's a wrap for you. That's all I know, and that's pretty obvious. You don't burn your bridges.
If you are selling box, rest your front. No more. I know it feels counterproductive because all the music for the last 10 years have been about selling box to rich men for things, but the girlies don't actually want you to. You keep saying you want to be a rapper, but the music gives, you clearly don't. No more samples, because every time you sample, it just feels like a cover song. Like, it's not even necessarily in a creative way. You're not interpolating anything. It's just the direct reference over your vocals. That's really it. No more samples. If I ask people name 5 Saweetie songs without a sample right now, the world would be on mute for months. No more samples. I want you to hire a dedicated writer. Partisan Fontaine.
I don't think Saweetie's gonna listen to that. I don't think Saweetie's gonna listen to that. I think Saweetie is gonna continue to make sample music, and I'm not gonna front. She's good at it. I'm not gonna front. She is good at it. However, she ain't gonna stop. Cause Saweetie's not a real rapper. She's just a pretty chick. When she came out, what? When did she come out again? When did she come out again? Was that 2016? No. It was like 2020. Let's call it 2018. Let's go 20 titles artists of the week. It's a lot of weeks in the damn month, damn year. But she ain't been hot since that, as far as I'm concerned, but
works really well with Cardi B because he knows her voice, he knows her humor, and he knows her inflections. You need a dedicated writer that only works with you, that has studied your style, your inflections, and your humor. Do you even know your style, your inflections, and your humor? Next, I know you don't want to be a personality hire, but even the women with talent that are writing their own things are still packaging it with their personality. You have to have people emotionally invested in your music, and people have nothing to invest in with you. You're pretty, and that's it. They don't really know anything else about you. The most successful time in your career was when you were doing the Icy Life, when you were doing the Icy College series of like giving people like boss tips or teaching them different things. Again, Icy Life, doing the vlogs with your family. Like, give people something to root for, and they don't have anything to root for with you because they don't really know anything about you.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care. Jerry.
if what do y'all think? Y'all think Saweetie's out here selling box? Like I said, the inner simp of me doesn't want to believe it, but you'll be surprised what your girls out here doing. You'll be surprised what they doing, man. All right, but that's that. Before I get out of here, right? I just want to touch on another clip that I seen on the internet. It was about a OnlyFans chick. An OnlyFans chick out here. I'm not gonna say it was kind of Charlie Kirk-ish, but she's going up asking teenagers, kids, practically fucking 15-year-olds, crazy shit. All right, this is intro to it real quick. Oh, that's the hat.
than you. So you think it's masculine to eat babies, do you?
Eat babies? No, I eat lamb chops, bro. Fed.
They're babies. They're 6 months old, so you eat babies. Why are you arguing with me? Yes.
And you're so dumb, you don't know the difference between a pig and a lamb.
Are you against animal abuse?
Am I against animal abuse? No, I'm not.
Why not?
It's not animal abuse, it's eating meat.
No. Are you against animal abuse? Can you answer a simple question? It's yes or no.
I already said no. Are you deaf?
You're okay
Animal
with
abuse
animal
is
abuse.
whipping people.
You're okay with animal abuse, are you?
No, I'm okay with them getting killed like that.
I asked you, are you against animal abuse? Yes or no?
Are you against education because you don't know the difference between a pig and a lamb?
You literally can't answer a yes or no question.
I have. I said no so many times.
Why? Yeah, you literally couldn't answer any of my questions. Say it to my face.
You're a slut.
You're never going to get a girlfriend. You're going to be a little fucking virgin for the rest of your life. I don't care. He just called me a slut. I don't give a fuck. Right away like a little coward. Like that. You're fucking disgusting. Should actually be ashamed of yourself. Have bigger mouth.
No, ma'am. No. You should be ashamed of yourself. You are a OnlyFans model going back and forth with like a 15-year-old saying he's going to be a virgin because he doesn't agree with your opinion. That's crazy. That's crazy.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
That's crazy. So this woman, for y'all to know, this woman is a vegan OnlyFans girl. That is right. She is a vegan OnlyFans girl. All right? This is her Instagram of the vegan OnlyFans girl. Her name is Tosh Peterson, 40K followers. All right? That box chiseled head, I hope she work out. But, and look at that, veganbooty.com. I'm assuming that says vegan booty. Should I? Let's click on it. Okay, let's click on this one. All right, it's not OnlyFans. Watch Dominion for the truth. Only Friends, my uncensored space. The film will change your life. Watch Dominion. Vegan versus cattle rancher on live TV. So a bunch of her stuff, rather negative than wear someone else's skin, I'm assuming. So this woman's trying or attempting to get some viral moments going. I want to say let's just click on this. It's just, there you go. She is a OF girl. It is not a lie. Loud for the animals, unfiltered for you. And she just told that young man, you should be ashamed of yourself, ma'am. And looking here, I mean, she does OF. I don't know if she's really that. Is it audio? She had her pants up in her ass, boy, didn't she? Oh, she going back for more. So that's just a little bit of what Tosh Peterson does. I mean, I think if she was a little bit more hotter, people would care a little bit more, honestly. She's not that attractive. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Is she Australian or is she British? Let me just, before I go into the extended clip of her with those teen kids, let me just say this. No, I'm not a vegan. No, I'm not a vegan. But I do not eat that much meat. My meat is decreased very, 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 very low. Very, very, very low. I eat meat probably once a day. Sometimes if I'm out partying, I might have it twice in one day. But I get what she's doing, but in my opinion, she's not doing it the correct way, if that makes sense. All right, so let's just go to the full clip of her with these damn teen boys and see what happens.
About eating animals now after seeing that.
Well, I'm still down. I like getting points on my Macca's app, so I still might do it.
It's pretty bad, but it's not going to stop me from eating like a nice Scotch fillet. Yeah.
But would it be abuse for someone to chop your head off and eat your body?
No,
I'll be right.
Yeah,
no. These guys don't agree that chopping someone.
The fact that nigga said, nah, I'll be all right. You're talking to kids, ma'am. You're talking to kids. That would have been enough for me to say, I'm out of here. Let me get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are we talking about here? What are we talking about? That would have been enough for me right there.
One's head off, a human is human abuse. All right, I'm officially actually ending this. You guys kept contradicting yourselves, hypocritical, and you can't engage in a civil discussion.
Are you done this conversation? Do you not have enough energy? Because you don't have enough protein. Do you not have enough energy to finish?
No, I don't. No energy.
No energy because no protein.
I bet I have bigger muscles than you.
I guarantee you don't.
Okay, show me your muscles. Let's see who has bigger muscles.
Well, you're going to run it. Go on. How much can you bench?
No, show us your muscles.
What's the bench?
You just said I didn't have enough energy and now you won't show your muscles.
Yeah, because you said you wanted to finish it.
Huh?
Yeah, this is
Energy and muscles are two different things. Am I wrong? Energy and muscles are two different things.
It is and these are not.
Yeah. Okay,
you and Tash have about the same size. Actually go next to each other.
Who's that? Her boyfriend? Is this her boyfriend? Like, bro, if you a nigga out here recording your girl and doing OnlyFans and you rocking with her and you out here supporting her doing this fuck shit right here, yeah, you need some help, bro. I'm sorry.
Pretty. Look at this. I reckon the diameter.
Are you vegan?
The diameter is pretty close.
Shout out to everybody that's coming into the live. I know the title says D'Angelo rest in peace. I talked about D'Angelo for the first 10 minutes. All you gotta do is rewind it in the playback, of course. But I'll get better at lives eventually. You can't get better unless you do them over and over again.
Man, are you a vegan as well?
Yeah, man, I'm
You're a
vegan.
disgrace to men.
Really?
Yeah, you are.
Why don't you compare
muscles? You got a mangina.
I can if you want.
You got a mangina.
Yeah. Apparently Jack has a mangina. Why does he have a mangina?
Because he's a vegan.
Okay.
He's gay.
Oh, okay, so vegans are gay. What's your issue with homosexual people?
You're wearing Converse.
No, they're not Converse. They're Edico. Okay, so you're basically trying to say you think it's pussy to not abuse animals.
Yeah. We don't use that word. It's not abusing animals. They get died
Your language, ma'am. Damn.
like that. They kill like that.
Okay, do you want to see what happens in a slaughterhouse?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
So
this part right here I blocked out. I mean, she's literally showing animals getting slaughtered. I ain't showing that shit.
Think it's masculine to eat babies, do you?
Eat babies? No, I eat lamb chops, bro.
Lambs are babies. Lambs, literally, a lamb isn't a baby. Do you know that a lamb means a baby sheep?
They fatten them up though, so at least they get fed.
They're babies. They're 6 months old. So you eat babies. Do you think it's masculine to eat babies? To chop their heads off?
Yeah.
Why are you arguing with like 15-year-olds?
Because she's got nothing
you guys came up to me.
Why are you arguing with 15-year-olds?
That's a very good question. Why are you arguing with 15-year-olds? A very good ass fucking question.
Why are you arguing with me? Because I'm trying to stop you from being animal abusers. Is that the best you've got?
How are we animal abusers?
I'll show you.
We just bought from you.
Is it silly? Oh, this guy.
Wait, no. Cold is animal abusers.
Cold.
Let them scream.
I mean, it's like kite.
No, they're actually oinking. They don't really scream.
Is someone actually laughing at animals suffocating to death?
Yeah.
You find that funny? Animals suffocating to death.
It's kind of funny.
Why is it funny?
Why didn't you get a job?
Are you a
Why didn't you get a
psychopath?
job?
No, I think you are.
Once again, these are fucking kids, and she's getting mad at the fact that they're finding it funny watching animals being killed. They don't care, obviously, lady. God damn.
I think you're a bit mentally ill because it's normal for humans to have meat, mate.
Why is it normal?
Yeah,
Does that make it okay?
Cavemen.
Yeah, go back to cavemen.
Okay, cavemen used to rape each other and eat babies. human
I was there
babies.
the
Is that
whole
okay?
time. You want to eat human babies? Where are you getting this sauce from?
You want to remain a caveman, do you?
Who's your source?
You want to remain a
No, I
caveman?
don't. I'm just saying, for the last thousands and thousands of years, man has eaten meat.
Okay, and for thousands and thousands of years.
And you're so dumb, you don't know the difference between a pig and a lamb. You said, let me show you a lamb getting slaughtered, and
No,
you
I
show me
didn't.
a pig.
I said, let me show you
Oh,
slaughterhouse
you changed the
footage.
subject.
No, I said, let me show you slaughterhouse footage. Are you
You s-
against animal abuse?
Am I against animal abuse? No, I'm not.
Why not?
It's not animal abuse, it's eating meat.
No, I said, are you against animal abuse? Can you
He's got a point. He said it's not animal abuse, it's eating meat. He's got a point.
answer a simple question? It's yes or no.
I already said no. Are you deaf?
No.
I said no at first. I said no because it's not animal abuse.
No. So you're okay
Animal
with
abuse
animal
is whipping people.
You're okay with animal abuse, are you?
No, I'm okay with them getting killed like that.
No,
And then
I asked you, are you against animal abuse? And you said no.
No, I said I'm okay with all this shit that you showed me.
I asked you, are you against animal abuse? Yes or no?
Are you against education because you don't know the difference between a pig and a lamb?
You literally can't answer a yes or no question.
I have. I said no so many times.
Why aren't...
Yo, this is giving like a fucking older sister talking shit with her fucking little brother. That's what this is like giving. Like, I don't understand for the life of me why you would be arguing with a fucking kid, honestly.
Why aren't you against animal abuse? Why are you okay with abusing animals?
I like protein. I like protein and I like McDonald's.
Okay, so you're
Do you
okay
not?
to abuse animals because you like eating animals.
I don't abuse anyone.
I literally just showed you slaughterhouse footage. Animals are
Yeah, that was
abused
a
in order
pig,
for
not
you
a
to eat
lamb.
their body parts.
Yeah.
What animals do you eat?
I eat meat, which is cow. Do you know like a cow, like a living cow dies? Womp womp.
What animals do you eat? Cows, lambs?
Pretty much all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Pigs.
Okay.
Anything you want, you know.
All right, and so you just saw pigs suffocating to death in gas chambers, and you're saying that's not abuse?
Well, I think there's a bit of a voiceover because I heard screaming instead of oinking. So, you know.
Yeah, so they're literally suffocating to get death in a gas chamber, just like the Jewish Holocaust. It's exactly the same thing.
But they're
Are you
pigs.
against that?
They're pigs.
Yeah, they feel pain. So what?
And
What's
they're
your
pigs.
point?
They're there to be eaten.
Why are they there to be eaten? That's no different to a white person saying black people are here to be slaves for us.
Racism into it.
You're bringing racism
Because I'm talking about species.
That was a horrible, horrible, horrible analogy, comparison, whatever you want to fucking call it. Absolutely. It was this. Hey, what are you talking about, bitch?
It's no different to racism. Are you going to start trying to walk away from the conversation now because you have no moral justification to abuse animals? Are you going to walk away like a coward?
I have enough.
We're talking about speciesism. It's no different to sexism or racism. I'm trying to make a moral because I'm making a moral comparison. No, I'm saying if you're against racism, but you're okay for speciesism, you have no different mindset to being a racist. So in the animals' eyes, you are a racist to them because you're discriminating them based upon their species.
So you're saying if one cow's brown, I like the brown one more than the black one?
No, I'm saying...
Oh, I like the white one more.
All right.
Bro, you're bringing...
It's funny, you called me retarded before, but you can't understand what I'm trying to say, a simple concept of speciesism,
I don't remember him calling her retarded, but...
which means you discriminate others based upon their species.
Discriminating others. They're a pig. It's a pig.
That's
They roll around in
speciesism.
mud.
You're literally being a
They've got more of a
speciesist.
brain than you, but that's about it. And they
More
know
of a
the
brain than me.
difference between them and a lamb.
Okay, so what is your moral justification to slit their throats to eat their bodies or drink their milk?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of over his woman's voice. I ain't gonna lie.
What's wrong with drinking their milk? They make the milk anyway.
You know what happens in the dairy industry?
Yeah, they milk the cow's titties and they make milk.
They actually they rape the mothers and forcibly impregnate them. Then they kidnap
Do
the
they rape
babies.
the mothers? Does the humans rape the cows?
Yeah, they do. They rape the bulls and the females.
So what? A man just puts it in a bowl? Is that what
I'll
happens?
show you.
I don't want to look at your cow porn, bro.
So this is what you pay for. You pay for animal and then they inject the semen into her. How do you feel knowing that you pay for that to breastfeed from a mother?
pretty good.
Right on the
You
couch.
feel good?
I like
having
milk,
babies.
I like meat.
Babies kidnapped from their mothers.
If cows can talk according to you,
That's
why
not
don't they
true.
just say fucking stop it?
Okay, so you're no different to a psychopath then, because you're saying it's pleasurable. Because it's pleasurable, it's okay to rape and kidnap babies and then murder them.
Are your parents fine with you doing this, being all this vegan shit?
You can't even answer the question. You're changing conversation.
What was the question?
I said you are being no
Sorry, what's your
different.
profession?
You're being no different to a psychopath.
What's your profession? What's your
Oh, what are you talking about?
What do you mean?
What's online?
You guys can't even answer the question.
Don't you do OF?
You can't answer the
Why
question.
you can't answer my question? Don't you do OF?
No, you literally won't
What
answer
does your
my
dad and
question.
mum think about you doing OF?
You dress
Yeah,
up
what's
as
wrong with
animals
it?
and do
What's the
OF.
issue?
That's rape.
What's wrong with it?
People to rape
Yeah,
What's
animals.
wrong with doing OF? What is
Yeah.
is your dad?
It's none of your business. It's none of your business what I do with my body. It's kind of weird
Oh, she triggered now. She triggered now. She is triggered.
that I've got a teenager asking me what I do with my body.
It's kind of weird.
You're
But yet you're a grown woman asking. Literally, at this point, she followed him. He tried to roll his little scooter away. At this point, she just following the said teenager.
literally paying for females to be raped and have their babies kidnapped from them.
Exactly. I don't want to see.
Yeah, but this is what you pay for. You pay for mothers to be raped.
The cow seems to be fine with it because she's just standing there.
Yeah, and her babies are kidnapped from her and she cries. You're going to ride away like a little coward. Little psychopath coward animal abuser.
All right, so this part right here, right? Because of course he called her a slut and whatnot, and she got mad. That's what she said, all that stuff to him. But right here now, I'm noticing you kind of started it by calling this 15-year-old kid names. You kind of started it, man.
Yeah, you literally couldn't answer any of my questions. Yeah, and what's wrong with that? Say it to my face.
You're a slut. And you.
Okay, say it on camera. What do you call me for doing OF?
I call you a weird slut because you post your body so you can make some Indian wank off to it.
You're actually disgusting.
Don't drop out of school, buddy.
You're actually.
Yeah, her man was bothered by that. Don't drop out of school, buddy. He says to watch some Indian man wank off to it.
Weird slut because you post your body so you can make some Indian wank off to it.
You're actually disgusting.
Don't drop out of school, buddy.
You're actually disgusting. You're never gonna get a girlfriend. You're gonna be a little fucking virgin for the rest of your life if you speak to women like that. It's disgusting.
Little kids.
I don't care. He just called me a slut. I don't give a fuck. You're disgusting. You never talk to women like that. You're fucking disgusting. Should actually be ashamed of yourself.
The fact that she
All about
said
eating
you should be ashamed of yourself is wild. It's fucking wild. So that's Tosh Peterson. That's the kind of content she's creating. Vegan booties are better and whatnot. That's what she's doing. What's this? Vegan booty? Let's click on that. Why not? Oh, so she Aussie animal rights activist. So this day in Australia. So she's talking about animal rights activism, but I see nothing on here that has to do with animal rights. Her legs are cracked open, and I'm gonna be honest with you, she's not. Yeah. I'll pass on her every day of the week and twice on Sundays if there was another chick around. But if I was this kid's parents, I think I might try to find her and be like, why are you following my kids around doing this craziness? Shit is crazy, bro. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I got some views in here for those who tuned in, even if it wasn't for long. I appreciate you for viewing. I'm getting better at this live thing. I'm gonna let people know because I just dropped this today, and like I said, the whole D'Angelo thing was a sidetrack. I was supposed to make this video today on these other topics, but D'Angelo, rest in peace, he passed away. Like I said, for people who just tuning in, I talked about D'Angelo and what happened in the beginning of the stream. But like I said, I'm getting better at streaming. The more you do it, the more you get better at it. And I will be letting people know, sending out notifications to let people know that I am streaming and whatnot. Other than that, thanks for viewing. Thanks for watching the stream. All right. It's KJMedia100. Oh, and by the way, I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers. I'm right there. I'm right there. I'm literally can fucking taste it. So just give me a subscribe so we can get to 1,000 subscribers, you know. Those people who comment on my videos, answer my polls, I appreciate it. And other than that, that's all I really got. All right. It's KJ Media 100. I'm out.